Yo, we back with another video, man. Alright, today we talking about the badges. I said I was gonna make a video today about whistleblower, but I ended up making it yesterday. So today we talking about the badges. I just want to break all this up. Nobody's really gonna watch all this shit, but hey, it is what it is. So hold on, let me pull up the screen. So we got the scoring badges. They took float game, which was teardropper. They took it out. Mike Wang said last year it was Giant Slayer. They was together. They were not together because that shit was ass. But it's gonna be serious, man. Look, in 22, in 2K22, if you got to that racket, no matter if you was 5'10", 5'7", whatever, if you got to that little float, that was it. Like you was cool, and it might have been a little too good, and they maybe took it out to retone it. I don't know, but I'm glad it's back because that like keeps the defense honest. Like it's not enough ways to keep the big honest, and people always talk about interior D, but at the end of the day, it's just the dude dunking on you. So now that limitless takeoff is gone, we should see some differences here. So flow game hopefully is really good badge because it's gonna open some things up for a lot of guys that can get to the bucket, but maybe not finish heavy, finish hard, finish whatever. So you got your Trey Youngs, De'Aaron Fox, Steph Curry's, Kyrie floats here and there, but he really get to that rack. He like contact, but you know it's a guard play. And then the thing about it is you can really separate yourself if you're like 6'8", 6'7", and you got that floater to you. Really separate yourself, 6'6" even. Really separate yourself. So that's good. That's a badge now. They say badges aren't gonna be that important, but well, they're gonna be important because they shape your play style. But they're not gonna be. It's gonna attribute. So if you got a high layup, hopefully this year, because you could miss teardrop. You have a 99 layup. That teardrop is missing. You know. So let's see this year. That's how it is. So hopefully, you know, on this 2K we good. Scooper necessary. Them scoop lays never went in. It didn't matter how open you were. They hardly ever went in. They were super hard to time because it was a scoop. And sometimes you weren't aware that you would get a scoop because I think you get the scoop. I don't know how you do it with square, but I know with the stick you got to do it towards the rim. Like whichever way you're going, like coming from, like if the rim in the middle right here, if you coming this way, perfectly this way, or kind of like this way, and you do a scoop layup. So to see that be a badge is good because again, that opens up more on the defensive side, keeps that big honest, and he can't just run over and chase down because you do some wild layup while you're wide open. That happens too often. Bunny, necessary. I like how they split these badges up because it really separates who's really like that and who's not. Like if you got one badge and it's acrobat and it does everything and encompasses all of this, that's pretty fucking lame. Cause not no NBA player. I'm not gonna say no, but it's just I like it. I like to keep it to where guys just can't go out there and every game it's like, okay, well, got to do this. Oh, well, got to do that. Oh, well, no, like it should be some games where it's like, nah, he got my number. It really should because that's how it is for real. Like, it's some games that's like, nah, the way this dude build is, it's the perfect stop for me. It don't matter how good you are to some degree. There's a perfect, line to keep you average or keep you, keep you in check a little bit. Like, you still gonna be you at the end of the day if you really that guy. But it's gonna be something that you know push you down a little bit, like make you, all right, hold on, I really got to think about this. And having them separated like this really help out with that situation. So we got Bunny for the hop step layups and dunks. So look out for that. You know, a lot of people gonna be trying to see where they can get with that because hop steps are really important to keep your defender honest as well on the perimeter, and it keeps the big honest. All right, spin cycle. People love spinning on these lays, and acrobat and all that wasn't really doing the trick. So spin cycle, it's gonna help you spin and finish while dunking or laying the ball up. So again, good badge. Hopefully, necessary though for guys that like to get to their rim. Well, we got two step. That's for the Euro. So all of these are separate. All of these are separate. It's kind of like I would say 16. I think it was 16 where it was like a bunch of badges and they were all different and they were all like double cross or moving cross or this cross like for the badges. So it's exciting. Precision dunker. We went over that in the last video, but it's basically just finishing stick dunks, I believe. Pretty much stick dunks. hook specialist. I'm really scared of hook specialists. I'll be honest, super scared because every year at the start they're nasty. Like the niggas with the hooks, that's it's the go to. But I mean, the hook shot, like I'm not mad at them making it. It just be situations they make them in. Sometimes be like, hey, that's very questionable. Like, and then he sucks. Like that'd be the worst part. It don't even be a dude that can really work out in the post. Like he's just hooking the whole game. So hopefully it's not like that. We'll see though. Post fade phenom. I'm very interested in that for guard. I'm looking at maybe anywhere from 6'6" to 6'8". I haven't played the game obviously, but that's usually my style. Is maybe at the 6'5" at the worst really. I could play 5'10", 11, 6 foot, but I kinda prefer it. Just depends on speed, but really like 6'6", 6'8", 6'9". It's kind of where I land. 6'10". We gonna see though. But post fade, I'm very interested. That's part of my play style. It's part of my shot creating, slashing. So I'm not a big 300. So I'm shot creating, defense, and playmaking. So just not a 300. I just get to the basket or get to whatever spot I need to be at. We got open looks. Nervous. I'm nervous because they said the shooting's gonna be slight easier. So then I have a badge for open looks. I mean, like generally, when you got to think about it though, you're gonna get open looks here and there. But if you're missing them, so that's what's gonna be interesting. If you get open looks and you're missing them, how does that affect your badge? Because there are people in the NBA that don't, they struggle with open shots. Like if you're closing out, they knocking that bitch down. But if you just leave them and just let them just look at the rim and put their fingers on the thread, and they gonna fuck up. So it should be interesting to see how that badge stays on and goes down or doesn't. Spot finder. So basically, to me, this is like slippery off ball, but better. It's like upgraded. So in this situation, once you actually get open off the off ball move, you get a better chance of knocking the shot down. So that's actually pretty cool. And it's gonna help for those guys that are kind of corner sitters get some extra badges in. So we got whistle. I told you about whistle. You know what I'm saying? Whistle. I don't care how Mike Wang said it's not gonna be like that. Like it's gonna be cool. Like it's gonna help you make and ones and all that. But it's one of those situations where since we don't have badge points, like if we had badge points, you probably wouldn't use this badge, right? But since we don't have badge points and it's something you just get, and we'll see what the caps on it are, like to how to get it. But with this being something you just get super, it's yeah, that's gonna be a problem. You get that the highest. It's gonna be a problem. You get that the highest because guys love to jump. It's gonna take a couple months for the badge to die down when people start to understand. Like, all right, I can't jump like that. All right, I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't get in the way like that. We'll see though. Free points in clutch moments, knocking down free throws with the game on the line is improved. It's just clutch shooter, but free throw line like ice and veins. Bulldozer, a mix of a scoring and ball handling badge. Think of it as bully version 2.0 with elements of the old clamp breaker. Bulldozer improves the player's ability to push through physical body ups and finish with physicality around the rim. So basically, it's clamp breaker and bully merged into one. I'm excited. I'm excited. That sounds lit because bully was super ass, and you can see now you can dunk with it. They showed that already with Giannis and Jimmy. So this might be something to look at. And it's interesting because this might be bridge that gap because let's just say you're 6'10" and you make like a playmaking slash and build Ben Simmons, Giannis type of situation, right? Can't really shoot. Maybe you got a little midi here and there, a little fade. All right. You're going to get through these guards and then you're going to get to the rim and he might have a badge we'll talk about, which is a movable force. But and we'll see how it goes from there. But for Bulldozer, that sounds lit. It sounds lit. It doesn't sound like clamps is going to stop that necessarily, but we'll see. So let's get to this ball handling and passing. So we got relay passer. They put it back in the game. It should have been in the game still, but since they had badge points, it just wasn't really effective. But now that they have it set up to where you don't have badge points, it's a good badge to have. So I think they should get rid of badge points. I just don't think it doesn't make the game. Everybody's gonna use the same badges. It's not gonna, So relay passer, you know what that does? Pass, assist. Touch passer. This is a badge they added. This is actually, if executed good, this is super nice because man, the way they be picking passes off is fucking ridiculous. They like so touch pass if you get it and you just want to quickly get out your hands and it up that speed, that should be good. I don't know if it's gonna up the speed, but say faster pass animations. So we'll see if that's like limited takeoff where it's like it just gives you the faster one in your package. But we gonna see. Big driver. The face up bigs driving to the basket from within the mid will receive an initial launch boost with big driver. So this they said this is like quick first step for paint. So once you get to that mid range area, that's when it activate. And the other badge, the speed booster, is for the perimeter. So once you get up into that free throw situation, you no longer have speed booster, and that's actually gonna be like you can't get both either. So for those guards that want to be like twitchy and like run here with it and then try to run back, you're not gonna be boosting right there. It's just perimeter. The bigs get that boost in the paint to move that, take them steps. So there you go. And then they got a blow by. So on top of bulldozer, they got a blow by badge. So it helps you with the body ups. So you're gonna win more body ups when you have this. We got physical handles. Another thing to help you. What? Physical chance of winning the outcome following a dribble move. It's kind of like blow by in a sense. It might be help you keep guys on your hip better. We'll see though. Speed booster. We just talked about that. Perimeter only quick first steps. All right. Stand still dribble situations. And we got triple strike. I've been waiting for badges like this. I love them so much. Players excel with triple threat launches and jukes at a higher rate with triple strike. 100% love it. Should always be in the game. Don't know why it gets taken out. And then for the last thing that they showing us, we got fast feet. This is like quick first step for guards or hopefully not too big guys, but for defense. So it looks like you're gonna need speed acceleration to use this because in the builder thing they showed it with bronze and it had like a 70 speed 75 acceleration and it was bronze, so you probably gonna need speed because their defense was maxed out. So yeah, for sure, probably gonna need speed. Probably gonna be a super good badge for like lockdowns that aren't very strong or just quick guys that can beat you to the spot. And this kind of varies for lockdowns now because when you make a super big lockdown, he can't be like fast. So it's gonna be a balance to figure out what you can get between the two. Like if you can get fast gold and then clamps gold, I think you're in a good spot because it's gonna be a lot of guys with fast feet gold or Hall of Fame, but clamps lower or we'll see. We'll see. You don't necessarily have to be a good defender to have fast feet. So, but we'll see how they do it because fast feet just means you get to spots. It doesn't mean you don't get beat when you get there. It just means you stop them from doing exactly what they wanted to do, but they'll figure something else out. So right stick ripper, this just for like I don't know if the other badge is in here, the pickpocket, but maybe this is it. Hopefully it's just this and not like another one for square. But right stick ripper, you know what that is. You got to steal the ball accurately on and time it properly. Don't reach over the body or through the body, cross body, none of that. It's foul. So I like that you got to at least use a stick and aim at that ball and try to guess what move I'm doing instead of just pressing square and you go press square anyway. But we'll see how that work out for people. And 94 feet, this the last one. So this should be interesting because players love to play 94 feet, right? But if you don't have this badge, so what I've heard is it's not gonna work out that well getting up that court because 94 feet only works full court, right? So here's the thing: you can't just be up there for nothing now. Like, clamps don't work everywhere on the floor no more. Clamps is just a perimeter when you get to this spot. So we're gonna see where that line is for all of this. But 94 feet is a specific badge, and I'm sure a lot of people are gonna want to have it because if you got that guard, you just need to press and stop him from this BS. It's gonna be that. But if you can't get it, you shouldn't be up there because I know that guard to get you. It's no way they added that badge and it don't matter either way. So I know they gonna get you. And I just skipped over a move before. I just talked about that. It helps you win physical body ups, contact layups, or dunks, whatever. Ain't nobody gonna be pushing you around, man. But that's pretty much it. We went over this already. If you want to see all of this, just hit my last video, and I got a couple of videos about all of this. And well, here we'll talk about these real quick. The badge perks, because I spoke on those lightly, but I speak on them in fully now because they all here. So, overdrive, increase the level progression in games. Immunity slows down badge level regression. Drill savant increases badge level progression in team practice facilities. Scholar risk reward perk that gives a significant increase in badge level progression for PvP games finished with a high teammate grade. However, it comes with the risk you will receive no progression for the badge if you do not finish with a high teammate grade. This is a rotational season prize. Interesting. Winner's Circle, a risk reward perk that gives an added boost in badge level progression for PvP games that results in a win for the user. However, you will receive 0 progression for the badge if you lose the game. This is a rotational season prize as well. A risk reward perk for high risk. A risk reward perk increases your badge level progression for PvP games with badge usage, but accelerated regression with lack of usage. This is a rotational season prize. So I'm not sure what rotational season prize it means exactly, but we'll have to see. But here they are right here, and that's just the badges in them, and the badges you chose to have in them. So let's see what else. And we got the multipliers. Y'all seen that? The floor setters keep your badges regression slow, or you know keep them from changing depending on things. But man, that's it. I'm excited about the game, and I hope it's lit. I think it's gonna be. It's gonna be one of the better 2Ks we've had in a long time. So hey, it's Blackheart, man, and it's the video. I appreciate y'all boys for coming out, watching a couple of my videos, but I'm out.